Good evening, everybody. Michelle is not in here yet, but it is Sunday night, and that means it's ice cream time.
Hey everybody, sorry. I didn't realize we were already there. Thought we had a few more minutes. Here we go. Let's see. Heartland, Dink and Tank, good morning. Okay, so you guys popped in early today. They will be in bed by the time we come on. Left a thumbs up and hello. Thank you so much, guys. Well, I hope
Appreciate
your
it.
Sunday was blessed. Robert Mac Media, good evening. Thanks for coming over and finding us again. And there's Miss Janae. And okay, I didn't know if you were still going to be taking care of your mama, Janae. Let's see. And Joy Bartlett. Hello. Thank you, guys. There's Out in Space. You're ready for some random chit chat.
That's what we're known for.
Yeah, Sunday nights.
Randomness.
There we go. Trying to get our computer so where we can set it. So I know a lot of people are going to be coming over. He's Out in Space is asking, what are you eating?
Ice cream.
Of course. the same, what are they called? They're like dip cones. Not dip cone.
Dip bars, dilly bars, but
Yeah.
they're keto.
Yeah. Yep.
So I can eat them.
And there's
I'm
Robbie.
happy.
Yeah, there's Robbie. I think maybe Ryan might have finished up. I'm not sure. But so, yep, we're just getting this started. We do have random chit chat, and we're going to throw in the trivia questions. I like doing the trivia. Let's see. Lone Cross Scotty. Hello, Lone Cross Scotty. Been seeing you guys on the chats tonight. We haven't been very active in chat tonight. It was a busy day, and we were coming in, even though the time change is
Yeah.
time change is great.
Everybody chime in on the time change.
No,
I hate it.
I just hate it. Yeah. But then again, it kind of dawned on me this week that I can't imagine it being dark till 8:30 or 8, or if we didn't,
It hasn't, and it wouldn't.
well, in another month. I don't know how. It was 7 o'clock this morning, and it was light. So that's good, because it was like 7:30 and yesterday. And it was still dark outside. I just can't imagine having it any later. But I don't like the early. I just don't like it getting dark so early. And we were out. Let's see. Ryan says you can't stay long, but good to see everybody. It was good seeing you, Ryan. We just could not pull it together to be able for Monty to jump on with you or whatever. We were
listening in.
We were listening. We got some dinner done, and it was just too busy. 62 the bunny. Thank you for being here. We've been seeing you in chat tonight. I'm glad you found our channel. Okay, Robbie says, I don't like it. I don't like the early dark. Yep. I would like it if it was just dark at 6:30. 6:30. Yeah, that was bad enough. I mean, that was okay, but the 5:30, the 6 o'clock and 5:30 is just too much. Let's see. They need to do away with the time change and keep talking about stopping it. I know they've talked about stopping it for years.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody wants to touch it. I can see just letting the states do their own, but that would cause so much chaos in the
Well-
business world, wouldn't it?
No, Arizona does their own thing.
I was thinking Arizona's the only one that is off of that, isn't it? It's all good. It was a last minute live. Yes. I'm glad you jumped on there. Oh my. Let's see. We were out. Today was a firewood day and cleaning the chimney. So thankfully the chimney got done. And I think last year.
It wasn't cold enough for fireside chat, so.
No, we were going to start. I was a little bit chilled, but Monty looked at the.
Give us another week or so.
Monty looked at the thermometer, and what did it say? 74. Yeah, I think it was 74, and I was like, "Ooh, it'll be 80 sitting over here in front of the."
74 in here. It's 55 outside.
Yeah, but it sitting right here in front of the stove. We would be burning up.
It would have melted my ice cream too fast.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It would have. Oops. Yes, they did it. So we had, I'm kind of getting behind. It was all good. Good, Ryan. And I haven't been able, this weekend's been crazy, but I haven't seen the live stream that y'all did, but I'm definitely going back and getting and watching it. We're going to catch that replay of that. Oh, third version. Robbie, your hat is just on it. Everybody loves it. There's the third version of the TWH hat.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's clean as a whistle.
Yeah. And it's turn it sideways. It's the mesh. Have they all
And
been mesh?
I wear a hat because I'm getting bald up here.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've been looking into remedies for that.
okay.
It might be about time for a remedy, a different shampoo. I did read something about like the chemicals and stuff in shampoos can make it worse. So yeah, I haven't totally learned all about it yet though. So
No, what was it? A couple months ago, I'd let it grow out to long in here, and you were torn because you liked the curls, but you didn't like the long hair.
The long hair and the long beard together just wasn't my favorite.
I can cut the beard.
Yeah. Well, you can't cut it off. No, you just got to keep it shortened up.
Yep.
But he did cut it. Or I guess I cut it that day. I cut it, and I like it a little bit shorter. I know everybody was putting in their thoughts on the short hair, long hair, military haircut. And I like his shorter. But you got beautiful hair. You've got that.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, there's not much there now.
Oh my goodness. I was told, Scotty says, I was told wearing a hat is why we go bald. I wonder what would
I
be.
wear a hat so I don't get sunburn on my head.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah. Because you're thinning up there. So yeah. I don't know what would be I can't even imagine why wearing a hat would cause baldness. I don't know. Okay, what is this? Ryan says, just a note to everyone, we are moving our live show back to Tuesday starting November 11th. Okay.
I gotta go get rid of my bowl.
We'll be watching for that. Yeah. So today was our firewood. We got started on it.
Somebody asked what firewood day means.
Oh, firewood day. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm 62 the bunny. What does firewood day mean? Okay. This stove behind us, it burns through a bunch of wood. And we're out rural out here in central Oklahoma. And so we cut our own firewood. We cut it, move it, split it, and then stack it haul it in the house, and it's a big job, and we just can't bring ourselves to do it in the summer anymore. It's just I don't have it in me. So um, we usually wait till the temperatures cool off just a little, and then we start, tackling the firewood, and that just means cutting it, getting it cut into the right lengths and getting it into the splitter and splitting it and stacking it, and it's just a long day plus.
Yes, a long day.
Yeah. And so plus last year we were like, okay, got to do the chimney sweep, because the year before it slipped by us, so
Yeah.
we didn't get it done. We skipped it basically. And yeah, last year the creosote buildup was so bad in the stove and in the flue and all of that. We realized how bad it had gotten.
Well,
skipping that amount of time.
If the heater kicked on when we were starting a fire,
I forgot about that.
It would suck the smoke out into the house.
Yeah, there was an imbalance, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
When the
but once we cleaned it,
yeah,
that totally cleared up.
Yeah, the stove just had a lot of collection on the top, and so I think it interfered with the draft. The way, so lesson learned.
Yeah.
That
so we clean it every year now before we start.
Yeah, so we haven't even had a fire yet. Last night was our first hard freeze, unfortunately. So we lost my tomatoes, and that were all still growing, and
whatever them melons are.
The melons, we lost those.
What are those melons?
I think it's a hybrid. I think it's a cross, but the chickens loved them. So the chickens liked them today. So
at least somebody got some enjoyment out of them.
They did, yeah. But we've had the tomatoes and the basil. Oh, the basil died. That beautiful basil. So that was our day. So yeah, we did make sure to get the chimney cleaned before the fires started in this thing. And we love our wood stove. So
yeah,
and we don't have to run the heater much.
62 Bunny, we've got a hot water tank, so we get it through electric.
Yeah.
We just use the stove back here to supplement our heat.
Yeah. And for the most part, we usually can rely mostly just on the wood heat. And I have the central heat. We have it set at very low. So if for some reason, the fires do burn down through the night. We don't get up to restock the fire at night. So the heater, the central heat, will kick on if the house gets too cold, especially in the deep winter.
Was it winter before last? The heater never kicked on all winter?
Yeah.
Our heater never
We've had a few years, I think probably 2, where we had no heat, no heat through our central heater.
Yeah.
I didn't say that right.
It all came from the wood stove.
Yeah. Just burning that, we just like it, and we've got the wood to burn. So being rural, we're in a section of Oklahoma that is woods. So most of our property is woods, and so we can go out.
Blackjack country.
Yeah. But today I saw more hickories and more pecans than I realized that we had.
Yeah.
So that was great. But
the majority of stuff we cut and split today was actually oak.
Yeah. So
it didn't have the hole in it.
Oh, okay. Right. I think that came from the downed tree up the hill. And 62 Bunny said he is from Romania.
Ooh.
So that's why he didn't quite understand the firewood day. Let's see. So that's why we were just any day, anytime we're doing firewood, and it does usually hit on the weekends of because of his job.
I have a regular job.
Yeah, we don't have as much time through the week to work on that, unless for some reason we are just like we have run out of firewood for some reason. But I can go and I can stack it and bring it up to the porch, and I can do all that when he's
as long as it's cut and stacked, you can get it.
Yeah,
that's your biggest deal.
Yeah, and I don't mind. I don't mind going and unloading it, or we keep it over on the side of the house, or where the splitter is, and so we have to bring it up here to the firewood racks. So,
yes, blackjack is a type of tree that we have. They're oaks, but they're hollow in the center. So we have cut into blackjacks before and had water pour out.
And squirrels love to live in blackjacks.
Yeah, I've cut the tail off 2 squirrels.
Squirrels and probably any kind of critter, birds, bees, all kinds. But so anyway, let's see. Good night, Ryan. Have a blessed week. Yep, everybody's telling Ryan good night.
Oh, and we've gone horizontal tonight.
Yeah. Did he? Robbie, have you guys noticed we went horizontal, not vertical? Yeah. And it's a lot better. It just feels better, right? So much more space. Sorry, we're looking down at the computer.
Yeah, but you can also see that OU there. So.
Yeah, he's a fan. Oh, thank you, 62 Bunny. Let's see. Okay, so the last 2 winters were easier. Last winter wasn't too bad. We didn't have too many.
We had one.
We didn't have too
vortex
many.
Or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Out down into the zeros for. Well, we actually had a good snow because we took the kids out on the.
Oh, that's right. We did.
Sled.
Yeah. So Oklahoma, we did pretty good. I mean, we do get mild winters, and then you're just going to get, sideswiped with a Arctic just. I don't even know what to call it. The few years ago when we had, was it 14 days below like 10 degrees?
Yeah, it was bad.
And we dipped into the minus a few times, and trying to keep the water.
That's when we got our first granddaughter.
And that winter was bad. That had a lot of problems, but for the most part, we get mild winters, and I'm hoping for a mild winter this year. Okay, Robbie's saying, I noticed there was more room beside y'all. I can't help it. I just like verticals. I'm hoping that I don't mind the verticals, but we'll see.
I'm already seeing the views is like way.
Yeah, they're a lot lower. Do the sons come and help you if you need, or do they live far away? No, they're not too far, and we try not to. If there's something we need, they'll be here. But we try not to ask them too much anymore.
I try not to ask them. She's foreign.
Well, no, I don't. No, I didn't ask our oldest son today. He said, "Hey," when are y'all doing firewood?" And I said,
"Because he needs firewood."
Because he needs firewood. Yeah. So that works out good because our oldest son
also.
Yeah, he comes over and he likes to. He just it's a family day, partial family anyway. Let's see. Well, we've got a few grandkids, and so, yep, we do. Let me see. So we were talking about do the boys come and help us? Yes, they do, but we don't like, they've got families of their own. They've got their own houses, you know, they've got their own
Family.
jobs and chores and projects. So we try not to call them too much. And so far, I think we do pretty good. You know, we do pretty good. That's when we bought our firewood splitter and different things where we had to have one because it was too much for us to try to
Do it by hand.
cut and split. But we used to when the boys lived at home.
Well,
Y'all used to split it.
well, yeah, because they were young and they were wanted to be macho.
Well, they were young. They had the energy, the ability, the energy. Yeah. And we didn't. Well, we did. And now
For
we're
sure.
older.
Wow.
We're older. They've got their own stuff to take care of. So it's like, okay, we got to start investing in a couple things to make our life easier.
Which they benefit from.
Yeah. Or we wouldn't be using this thing near as much.
No, I'd just be about ordering a rick of firewood every couple months.
We did that 1 year when we weren't able to cut, and that was a bad experience because it was
green.
Yeah, it wasn't what was advertised. I'm hoping for a midwinter for at least the next 2 weeks until I get my peas in. Oh, okay. That's Farm on Ford. Okay. Getting ready to plant your peas. Let's move with here. Well, we hope so too. 62 Bunny. Let's see. You're like turkey and cranberry sauce. You get along. And are a model for me. Turkey and cranberry. That's cute. I hadn't seen that one. Okay. We have got. Did we need to do that?
Yeah, you never did do that.
I did not. Just kind of getting set up here. Need to pull out some trivia questions. And we will, let's see, I'm going to put that there. See what we've got here. And these are all just still based on homesteading, whether it's about chickens. And I think there is I don't think I've ever shown you there's different categories. Let me see. I don't even know if I can find the card. Okay, I'm not worried about it. It's not a big deal.
Farmall, what are you getting ready to harvest?
I did try to get all the tomatoes off before the freeze last night. So, there's John. Hello, John. How is John and Kelly doing? I saw you on in chat in Ryan's. Is it Ryan's or Robbie's or both?
I was just checking Farmall to see what he was fixing to harvest.
Yeah. Here is a cattle question too. We can start off with the cattle question. Do we have any cattle people in here? Paul, Mr. Paul Case Farms is not in yet. And I don't know if he's going to make it in tonight. He's usually the one for the cattle.
He's the one for everything.
I know. He has an amazing firewood splitter. And of course, he sells firewood.
Yeah. If you guys cut firewood, you need to go watch that video that Paul's got. That thing's amazing.
Yeah. I think I watched it twice. Just I was like, that is just so cool. But I think it's called a firewood processor, right? Yeah.
Yes, it definitely is a processor.
It processes just, I mean, a whole tree. It processes a whole tree in 5 minutes, didn't it? If that.
Yeah, all those trees that I stacked up out there would be perfect for that machine.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they weren't exactly a lot straight, but
Yeah, those ones that I stacked up are.
okay. Okay. Um, we're good. That's wonderful. Okay. Um, what can happen to cattle if they consume grain or hay that is too high in protein?
Founder.
Is it founder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was going to say they bloat. Would it be a bloat? Because I know in sheep, with my sheep and goats, it would be bloat. Let's see if anybody has any guesses. And this one's not the multiple choice. This is just the questions, and then I have to flip it over and find out. It's bloat. Bloat.
Which
So,
is founder, but okay.
Is that founder? And
Yeah, you have to go over and punch a hole in their side and let the air out.
no, that's for the sheep and the goats. That's why I've got baking soda out there. They
Cattle,
will.
You just go over and
I bet cattle can do baking soda too.
just go
It. You put a hole in their side?
Yep.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Is that the same as twisted gut? I don't think it's twisted gut. I think it has to do with they can't belch because they have multiple stomachs. And so the gases build up. And is that correct?
Okay, so where you at?
So the baking soda, anyway, for sheep and goats, the baking soda just, it neutralizes the acids, like the stomach acids and stuff. Hello, Glory in the garden. How are you? And Phil back. Oh, nice. I'm glad you found us tonight. And glad you jumped in chat. Yeah. We just had the first trivia question. And it was, what happens to cattle if they consume grain or hay that is too high in protein? And we were just talking about, one was flounder. Flounder. Yeah. Not flounder like the fish. Founder. Okay, well, I said if it was sheep and goats, it would be bloat.
I don't have my.
And that's what
I don't have my phone, so I can't tell if that's.
We are not looking these up. We're not Googling these as we go. I see a Cynthia Harris in here. Hi, sweetheart. Bonnie and I are watching. Oh, thank you. We just started some trivia questions. We've done one. What? Ooh, I don't know this one. Okay, so if we have any cooks in the house, what does dehydrated yeast need to grow? Well, duh. Water, probably.
Well, I said moisture. But...
Yeah. I don't know why, when I saw them put dehydrated on there, why that kind of threw me for a moment.
Right there, my Alaska.
There's my Alaska. From what I know, bloat is correct. Cut a hole in the side if a bad case. So that's what we were talking about, Bill, is the with the sheep and the goats, you just put free choice baking soda out there, and they will eat that. I mean, they will be naturally drawn to it. Why and how, I don't know, but they would be naturally drawn to it if they feel like they're getting a case of, bloat. So, yeah.
Everybody's saying moisture or water.
Moisture, warm water, yeah.
Water and sugar.
Yes, Rebecca. I always add some of my sweetener to my yeast and my warm water. Okay. I'm trying to read this. The protective layer in an egg that protects the content.
I think you're on the wrong question. Answer.
Comes from bacteria and moisture. Okay, let me just try to read this one because number one, it's small. the protective layer in an egg that protects the, what is that word? Contents?
That's the bloom.
From bacteria and moisture. Yeah.
That has nothing to do with what you're putting.
It's a protective layer in an egg. No, we're not talking about yeast anymore. Oh. That question's done.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The question is warm water and sugar. Okay, well, maybe I didn't totally read it out. I thought I read it out. We're on to the next question, and I was trying to read it. Okay, catch up. So what is the protective layer? It says in an egg. In. Not on, but in an egg. So isn't it the membrane? It's the membrane that protects the contents from bacteria and moisture. I don't know what
I think that's the bloom on the outside.
Bill with My Alaska is saying the bloom also. And so is John.
Yeah.
In an egg. It's the membrane. It is the membrane. It's the membrane because it's what's so hard to get when you.
The in or the on.
Yeah, it said in, so that's why I was saying I think it's an in. Okay, I might just skip this card then. They're all little bitty. Okay, is that the skin under the shell of an egg? Yes. Glory in the garden.
Makes it hard to peel.
Yes, when you hard-boiled eggs, if that membrane, it like the newer the egg is, the fresher the egg is, that membrane is still basically attached really strong to that shell. And so I think we were seeing, we put a little bit of vinegar in our pot when we're boiling the eggs. You can put like some, I think some people put some salt or something. But, and then I saw something here recently where don't put the egg in until your water is boiling. And then when you take them out, put them immediately in an ice bath, ice water, and let it sit there in that ice. And I didn't used to do the ice part, but that shock of the hot and the cold tends to help that membrane release from the shell. And then you can actually peel the egg without taking that whole top layer of actual egg off because it sticks. Okay. You heard about the vinegar trick? Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Who passed in 1980? Glory in the Garden. I guess there. Did you see? Okay. What are the benefits of using cedar wood in the garden beds? Where's Jan? I think this one has to do with repelling insects, hopefully ants or whatever. I have horrible ants. I know cedar is, it is not conducive for insects. Cedar has a resin. What is in cedar? Has some sort of a resin or something.
Pest control.
Pest control. Yeah. Yep. That's Bill and John are both saying that. Pest control. Yep. Did the ice bath for the eggs. I think it works. I just haven't ever got the ice out, but I immediately run them under cold water. But probably. Okay. Oh, what does garden bed mean? Okay. 62 Bunny,
she just posted a video today.
We have raised garden beds, but it just means it's a garden. It's a designated area, and ours are raised. So this question would be talking about building raised garden beds with like cedar wood instead of, like, mine are metal, and then I've got a cinder block one that we just cleaned out a lot of weeds out of, but
they grow grass around here very well.
Yeah, it's
very well.
Yeah, it's a raised garden bed. And that just is in hopes to help keep the grasses and all that out. Maybe even keep little critters out that might eat your garden. I don't know.
Yes, Cindy.
Yeah. Same reason for cedar lined closets. Yes. Okay, so we were reading the benefits of using, and that is it is rot resistant too. Yep. And has oils that help deter insects. So it is rot resistant. I forgot about that one. What are two materials? New question. What are two materials that are commonly used for baling hay? Two materials commonly used for baling hay. Is it talking about the mesh that they're the large bales, the round bales, or
Twine or wire?
oh, Glory in the Garden, you have Vigo beds. Nice. Those are nice.
I'd say twine or
Like metal, like wire.
wire.
That's why I was wondering. This question. What are two materials? So the word materials is kind of throwing me. What are two materials commonly used for baling hay?
Twine and metal.
Twine and wire,
Wire.
or twine. Yep, John says twine and wire. Bill says hay and hay. Yeah. Farm Mullen Ford says a tractor. Yeah. Two materials. Sorry for the beeping. I get. Sorry for the notifications.
Diesel and oil.
Cindy, wire and twine. Yeah. Materials is the questionable term. So let's see. Twine and wire. Yep. Twine and wire. What? Okay. What type, new question. What type of bags are used to store shelf-stable foods? What type of bags are used to store shelf-stable foods? Shelf-stable foods.
First thing I would say would be plastic, but they're probably going to be more specific about
Store
that.
shelf-stable foods. So shelf-stable foods. So maybe burlap, like a burlap bag. No.
Shelf stable.
Shelf-stable. What kind of bags?
Plastic.
Mylar. Bill says Mylar. Glory in the Garden. Do y'all bale hay? No, we don't. We have too many woods here to grow hay. Hermetic bags. 62 penny. Vacuum bags. Burlap. I know. Glory in the Garden. I said. I thought burlap also. Cindy says vacuum bags. Mylar. Okay.
I said plastic, but it's going to be more specific.
Yeah, I don't know. Now these questions don't always go the way we think. Let's see. I don't even know what a burlap means. What? How do you explain a burlap bag?
Twine. Woven bag.
Woven. Yeah. Okay. Which I was looking at
Flip it
this.
and read it.
Mylar. So everybody who said Mylar, you got it. Who said Mylar? I got to look over here to see.
Well, a vacuum bag would probably be.
I know
Mylar.
vacuum bags are Mylar. Bill
Alaska
got it.
Said Mylar.
Yeah.
I said plastic.
John
bag, but
said vacuum
more-
bags. Cindy said vacuum bags. And yeah. Okay. I can't even read some of these tiny print. Okay.
Need somebody with better eyes.
Probably. How about this one?
Which one?
What is the measurement
Of horsepower.
of horsepower? John says burlap is what bulk coffee is shipped in. 62 Bunny, does that help you any? That sounds about right.
This is an impossible
new question. New question is, what is the
measurement of
what
horsepower.
is the measurement of horsepower? This is This is an odd question.
Oh, yeah.
Did anybody even have a guess at that one before Monty reads it? What is the...
I'll even help you out a little bit.
I have no earthly clue. What is the measurement of horsepower?
The amount of power needed to move blank pounds 1 foot in 1 second.
I need that read again.
The amount of power needed to move blank pounds 1 foot in 1 second.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, because horsepower is different pertaining to the engine. I mean, it can be different amounts, right? So 1 horse.
The amount of pounds. How many pounds to move 1 foot in 1 second? It's almost like
Bill is saying 1 horse, but Delighted Acres says 1,000. So I think we're, and then 62 Bunny, is it watt or joule? That's
horsepower.
Yeah, horsepower. Watt and joule is electric. I mean, yeah. Delighted Acres, watt or joule? It's not watt or joule. I think those are
power,
electrical power. And so horsepower would be, is that going to be engines?
It's
boats. It's motors.
Pounds.
Okay.
How many pounds?
How did this even come up in these questions? Cindy, you have a guess? Oh.
It's 550 pounds, 1 foot in 1 second.
Okay, now I think I follow. So is that 1 horsepower? 1 horsepower is 550 pounds.
1 foot in 1 second. To move it.
Oh my.
To move 550 pounds, 1 foot in 1 second.
That's okay, 62 Bunny. Don't worry. Don't worry. That question, I don't know how that falls.
Let's go with an easy one.
Okay.
Holstein.
Jersey. Those are cows.
Guernsey.
Those are cows.
And some of the breeds of this animal gives us milk.
Oh. And are some of the breeds of this animal that gives us milk? Well, they're milk cows. Yeah. Jersey, Holstein. 500. So 62 pounds. 62 Bunny. 550 pounds are like 250 kilos in European units. Oh yeah, we forgot there was that difference. Is that metric and standard? Mm-hmm. Metric and standard. So yeah, sorry. No wonder you were confused, 62 Bunny. Hi, Rebecca.
The answer is...
Okay, it was cows.
Dairy cows.
Didn't I say dairy cows? Who else said dairy cows? Rebecca said dairy cows. Bill said milk cows. John said bovine. Cindy said dairy. Oh my. Let's see. I might be missing some people. I'm sorry. I don't mean to miss you. Glory in the garden. My brain hurts. Thank you.
I got to ask this one.
Okay.
Got to ask this one. What is the black liquid that will accumulate on top of unfed sourdough starter?
See, I don't know. You probably know this one. So who's our sourdough people out there? So if a black liquid forms on the top of your
unfed sourdough
starter, I wouldn't want to use it, but I don't think it's bad. So they have a term for it.
What's another term for illegal alcohol?
Oh my. Who knows? Okay. Bill says tar. 62 says bacteria and dead bacteria. Yeah. Well, I would not have I knew nothing about. Have you heard in all the sourdough that you've watched?
Yes, I have heard this called.
He is the one that has dabbled in sourdough, and we haven't done that in a long time though.
Well, our daughter-in-laws,
our daughters, they make sourdough everything.
Close. My Alaska.
Yep, Bill. Moonshine, it's close.
You got to come a little further south.
Rebecca, I had no idea either. I know.
Hooch.
Hooch. HOOTCH. But yeah, so let's see. And 62, I'm not familiar with that word. It could be the same thing. But okay. You do good. He does good calling these out, doesn't he? He probably does better than I do. So hooch is another term for alcohol.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Homegrown hooch.
Homegrown hooch, which Bill pointed out is another name for, or is another term is moonshine, or an old term. Okay. There were some easy ones on there.
Oh. Name of a brand of tractor. I bet my tractor is not listed in here.
I bet your tractor is not listed on there. No, it's not going to be listed on there.
Yeah, I own a TYM.
Yeah. But I mean, there's then the ones that are going to be listed on there will be John Deere. And wait a minute. Well, if Paul Case was here, is there a Case tractor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what's another name besides John Deere? We know that one's on there.
Farmall, but it's not on here.
Oh, Ford. My Alaska, FM. FM, Deere. Yes, 62 Bunny, it was hooch. Yep. So, Mahindra. Yep, Case. That's why I mentioned Paul Case. New Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Those are on there?
Yep.
Did it give quite a few?
John Deere, Caterpillar, Case.
Caterpillar.
New Holland, Massey, Ferguson, and Kubota.
Oh, Kubota. I should have known that one. Okay.
Let's see, they left off Ford, they left off TYM.
Yeah. Well, TYM is fairly modern.
Yep.
Fairly. Who did they take over for? Who did TYM took over?
They just bought. What to call it?
I can't remember. Okay.
Anyway.
Next question.
Name 3 products you can get from chickens.
I've seen this question before and I failed one of them. I mean, I didn't even think about it.
I bet everybody's going to miss one of them.
I think it's the one I missed. So I'll let you guys. 3 things you get from chickens. The 2 are easy. Of course, meat and eggs. But what's the 3rd one?
That's the tricky one. Come on, folks.
I know. So, I figured the 3rd one would have been chicks. You know? But no. Oh, 62. Meat, eggs, and feathers. Everybody got feathers.
Ding, ding.
I didn't even think about feathers, but I guess a lot of people do, especially if they are used for different things. They used to be
Alaska, we get tons of that.
Oh man. Yeah, that would have been the 3rd thing. Eggs, meat, and fertilizer, right, Rebecca? Fertilizer, I would think, would have been the 3rd one, not the feathers. Calcium.
And then collagen.
And collagen. Yep. Farmall and Fords. Okay.
Okay.
Is there any more decent ones on that card?
What is the main ingredient needed to pickle a food?
Vinegar. Main ingredient needed for pickling food. Well, is it vinegar or is it like pickling salts? It's got to be vinegar. It's got to be vinegar, isn't it? Cindy, soup. The main ingredient in pickling foods, right?
What is the main ingredient needed to pickle a food?
To pickle a food. So I'm not sure what you meant by soup.
Probably the chicken part.
Oh, yeah. Well, she had all three of them right off the bat. Calcium from their eggs. Yep. Pickles. John says water. Salted water. Salt water. Cindy, I'm with you. I think vinegar, even though, I mean, pickling, to pickle something, my brain was kind of thinking of the pickling salts, or the limes or whatever, but it's vinegar. It's got to be vinegar. Yep. Rebecca says vinegar.
Ding, ding.
Yay.
Vinegar.
Vinegar. Okay. Is that all on that one? Do y'all like him calling the cards? Let's see. 62. I always thought water and salt are the main ones. I think it all depends on what you are pickling. And I don't know if it has to do with the acidity of what you're doing. I don't know. I don't can a whole lot. We freeze dry. We have a freeze dryer, and I prefer to freeze dry. But we do pickle some of your peppers, and it's vinegar that we use. He doesn't have to use anything else but peppers. I know with like whether it's water bath or canning, the acidity of what you're doing plays a factor. So,
okay.
Food needed to pickle, right, Bill? Okay.
Now this question, I'm going to clarify it a little bit.
Okay.
Cultivated land is not planted to allow nutrient recovery. I'm going to say, what is that called?
Cultivated land that is not
Planted
Okay, so it's not
to
planted.
allow nutrient recovery.
Cultivated land to allow nutrient recovery.
What is that called? What are you doing to the land?
It's at the tip of my tongue. It's a regenerative, fallow. John says fallow. So it is non-planted, cultivated land. Yeah, I think it's it's regenerative. Ryan should be here. I think he's probably done some shows on this. Single crop, says Bill. Fallow is John. Fallow is Cindy.
Ding, ding.
I think you need to happen every 4 years. Let the land recover its nutrients. Right. It's like regenerative. Is it regenerative farming? So it's fallow.
Yes.
Okay.
You let the land fallow.
Let the land lay fallow.
Yep.
Yes. Is that part of regenerative
Yes.
farming where
Sort of.
you're kind of okay?
Because you're rotating.
You're rotating your crops, and
you're not rotating your crops.
I meant
you're rotating your animals.
Right. Yes, in order to So that's where my brain was stuck, in the regenerative. I think this needs to happen every 4 years. Let the land recover its nutrients. Yeah, and I think a lot of farms here, 62, is we would divide up our grazing land into sections, and then we would move our animals. Some people do.
That's regenerative.
Yeah. Okay, so
it is a difference.
There is a difference. Okay. So it's more like what they are saying, letting us.
If the government wasn't shut down right now, they would be paying people to let their land lay fallow.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Clarified for me. Any others?
Well, I'll do an easy one. How many stomachs do ruminant animals have?
Do you remember where we had this question somewhere, and it wasn't here. It wasn't on these cards, because these cards should be right. But it was like one stomach, and it was like
Four sections.
but like 4 compartments or something like that. No, I don't think it's. I don't know if that was technically right, because
Well,
I
sing
don't
it, my
know.
Alaska.
Oh, gotta run, get a few things done before bed. Yes. Thank you for joining us. We enjoyed it. They do have 4 stomachs. The ruminants have 4 stomachs, whether it's cows, sheep, goats.
Can you name the 4 stomachs?
No, I cannot.
The rumen.
Yeah, the rumen I did know.
Reticulum.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Abomasum. And omasum.
Okay.
Or something.
No, I knew I
Something close
couldn't.
to that.
I knew I couldn't. Oh, but we all got it. 1 stomach, 4 chambers. Yeah, Robbie, that we've had cards. We've had them come and say both 4 stomachs. I've always heard it done as 4 stomachs, and then we saw something or came across a trivia or something where it said, nope, there's 1 stomach but 4 compartments. So technically, that may be right, but I've always heard it 4 stomachs. Yep, that is very specific. Okay. So who knows this one? Where is corn native to? Where is corn native? and we don't, it's not like it's a multiple choice. There you named them. 1st stomach, 2nd stomach, 3rd stomach, 4th stomach. That works. That's what I would say.
I would guess Mexico.
Okay, yeah. Question was, where is
South America.
corn native to? South America?
Mexico. South America.
Yeah.
Southern,
I didn't know if
southern
it was like Spain or something, if it had come over, but
Probably.
no. Corn is native from Mexico, yeah. John says America. Yes.
We grow the most of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Us in Canada.
The Americas. So, the Americas. That's what the card says.
North America, South America. Good.
Yeah. So here's one. 1 steer provides up to how many pounds of meat? Which is really, it had
Packaged in the freezer or on the hoof?
Yeah, and 1,000 pounds, 1,200 pounds, 14. 1 steer provides up to how many pounds of meat? Up to. What's the percentage? I don't remember the percentage of an average percentage of meat you get from a steer or any animal, because then it doesn't matter how much the animal weighs, it's just the percentage.
Well, depends on if they're asking for talking about the bones and everything else or the fat. I would say 65 if you're talking about the bones and the fat.
Well,
If not,
bones and fat are not meat.
I'd say 35%.
1 steer provides up to blank pounds of meat. So they didn't even ask for a percent.
Well, they didn't tell us how big the cow was, the steer was.
Robbie, I agree. It depends on the breed. It depends on the size of the cow. Good night, Rebecca. Thank you for joining us. Okay. 1 steer, 500 pounds of meat. And is that be based on like a 1,200 pound? Who knows? They didn't.
I don't ask those kind of questions.
I know. Oh, you skip those? Depends on the breed. Oh, and how long you let it grow out. Exactly. We know. We just did this. Name 2 edible parts of a chicken. edible parts of a chicken.
The breast and the thighs.
Or the meat and the
gizzard,
eggs.
The gizzard and the wings.
Or is it the meat and the eggs? Is it generic? Depends.
I don't know.
I know.
Like I said, I don't ask those kind of questions. They're too subjective.
Okay. Too subjective, right. Name 2 edible parts. Breast, wing, thigh, ribs, leg, heart, liver, gizzard. So it was going specific. Why are honeybees important? Why are honeybees important?
Because they pollinate. They're called pollinators.
Meat, feet, and organs. That's what 62 said. John says breast and leg. Robbie says people eat lots of parts. Legs, wings, heart, liver. Exactly. Meat and eggs, maybe. I know. I was thinking simple. Meat and eggs. But, okay. I asked Monty, I said, why are honeybees important? So that's the next question.
They're pollinators.
That would be my guess. Oh,
Which I'm not sure we have any left out in our 2 hives.
I saw them today. Yeah. I was trying to close down the thing because I didn't want to get mice in them. And yeah, they came out and a couple of them chased me. So, I mean, they buzzed me. So we need to get that. We have two hives left. And one's over at our parents', my dad's.
That means 3.
So we have 3, but we only have 2 here. And we have neglected them. We need to go. We need to go see what they need. And I think the hive boxes they're in, they've always done really good. So we're letting them fend for themselves. But now that it's cool, we could probably get in there and just get our eyes on them.
Really tick them off.
Yeah, I know. Honeybee, it's got to be pollination. Without bees, all the food would disappear. Yep, in like a few years, and humanity would be doomed. Yes.
Unless you live in Oklahoma.
Pollinating plants, making them essential for survival. Yep.
Because we got phobees and we have
Oh my goodness.
gnats and flies and wasps that pollinate as much as our honeybees do. If
Yeah.
not more.
We have a lot of phobees out there, and which 62, a phobie is just a fake. They're fake bees. We call them fake bees. It's not a honeybee. It's not they're just a generic little bee, but they don't produce, honey. So
As far as we know.
as far as we know,
We don't know where they live.
Nope.
But they come out in the hordes and buzz us.
We also don't know where all of our bees that swarm. We don't know where they're living, but I have a feeling they're living in our trees.
Down trees.
Yeah.
Holes in the trees.
Or the blackjack trees. Yep. So,
Away from where we're at.
Yeah, we probably ought to hop off of here. It is after 9:00.
Good grief.
And we know Mondays are a busy day for everybody. They are for us. So it is human engineered, a phobie. Yeah.
I don't think so. But
Well, is it human engineered? The bee? I don't think so. Are we talking about the bees?
the phobies.
The phobies, no. And I think the phobies, in it, like FAUX here in English, it would be like a fake bee. Yeah. But the FOOBEE, that's what it sounds like. But I think it would be spelled FAUX for a faux bee, but it's really a fake bee. That's just what we call them. Yes, John, FAUX. I think I spelled it that way. Fake bee.
If you live in Louisiana, that's the way they spell everything down there.
Yeah.
Change the F to a G and it's go.
Be nice. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, guys, we're going to get off of here. Thank you guys for joining us. This was fun. Just kind of catching up a little bit. Yes, Phoebe, a real insect, but nobody knows the real name. Yes.
That's correct, Delighted.
Yep. Oh, we're so glad you guys joined in and hung out with us tonight, and we appreciate you guys. So we will get off of here so we can all go get ready for the week. So
Yeah, because it's actually 10 o'clock.
oh, it feels like 10 o'clock, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
But it shows 9:06 over here on the computer.
Yep.
False in French. Okay, faux is false in France. In French. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. Y'all
All
take
right.
care. Be blessed. And we will see you on the next one.